Hello everyone, welcome to all first year engineering students of VPKBIET Baramati 2025 batch. I am Dr. A.P. Hurekar from Vidyapatishtans Kamal Nayan Bajaj Institute of Engineering and Technology Baramati. Today we are going to look at structure and syllabus for Engineering Mathematics 1. Outline of my today's presentation is as follows. We will see teaching scheme for Engineering Mathematics 1, examination scheme, course contents, books, base required, as well as at the end we will see smart tips. There is always question in our mind why to study mathematics, and answer to that is mathematics as a language of engineering. Mathematics is helpful in developing logical reasoning, problem solving, innovation skills, and obviously for lifelong learning. Why engineers needs mathematics? As every subject need mathematical background, maybe your branch, computer, information technology, artificial intelligence and data science, communication engineering or electronics and telecommunication, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering or civil engineering. Maybe data science, physics, chemistry, biology, medical, commerce and arts. For every subject, mathematics required as a base. Here we have subject code which is BS 25101. Course name is Engineering Mathematics 1, which consists of linear algebra and calculus. Teaching scheme, there will be theory 3 hours per week and tutorial 1 hour per week per batch. As far as examination scheme is concerned, there will be in-sem examination for 30 marks, end-sem examination for 60 marks, and in-sem examination is based on unit number 1 and unit number 2. End-sem examination, which is based on unit number 3 to 6. There will be course activity for 10 marks and term work for 30 marks. You require prerequisite for this particular course, which you already done in your 12th standard, like derivative, integration, determinants, as well as matrices. Now we will look at the course contents of Engineering Mathematics 1. In short, we call it as M1. So here we have unit number 1, which is differential calculus, and we required 7 hours for that, which consists of expansion of functions, Taylor series, Maclaurin series, indeterminate forms, L'Hopital rule, and evaluation of limits. Unit number 2 consists of Fourier series, in which we have to study basic definitions, Dirichlet conditions, full range Fourier series, half range Fourier series, harmonic analysis, and applications to problem in engineering, which required 7 hours. Then unit number 3, which is partial differentiation. At the beginning, we have introduction to function of several variables, partial derivatives of standard functions, Euler's theorem on homogeneous functions, partial derivative of composite functions, and total derivative. Unit number 4, which consists of application of partial differentiation, and which having contents as Jacobian and its applications, errors and approximations, maxima and minima of function of two variables, Lagrange method of undetermined multipliers, and this also required 7 hours. Then unit number 5, which is linear algebra, and in that we are going to study matrices, system of linear equations, and the course content of that particular part are as follows: rank of matrix, echelon form and normal form, system of linear equations, linear dependence and independence, linear and orthogonal transformations, and applications to problem in engineering. Then unit number 6, which consists of eigenvalues and eigenvectors and diagonalization of matrices, which also required 7 hours, and in which we are going to study eigenvalues and eigenvectors, Cayley-Hamilton theorem, and diagonalization of matrix and its applications. Now we will look at the books required. So here we have Higher Engineering Mathematics 1 by B.V. Ramanna, Tata M.C. Grahill. Then another book which is Applied Mathematics Volume 1 and Volume 2 by P.N. Vertikar and J.N. Vertikar by Vidyarthi Graha Prakashan, Pune. Reference book which we required as Engineering Mathematics, a tutorial approach by R.R. Singh and Mukul Bhatt, Tata M.C. Grahill, 2013. Then Higher Engineering Mathematics by B.S. Grewal, Khanna Publication, New Delhi. And Advanced Engineering Mathematics by Erving Krejcik, 2023. As well as Advanced Engineering Mathematics by Peter O'Neill, 2024. So these are reference books, and all these books are available in our library. Now we will see that what is base required for this particular course. Now here if you look at unit number 1, which is differential calculus, we have seen in detail the contents of that. But if you look at what is the base required, obviously we require trigonometry, limits and derivative for unit number 1 as a base. For unit number 2, which is Fourier series, and we require trigonometry and integration as a base, because Fourier coefficients which are called as A0, AN and BN, and these coefficients are expressed in the form of integration. So unit number 3, which is partial differentiation, and we required base as trigonometry and derivatives. Unit number 4, which is application of partial differentiation, and for that we required base as trigonometry, derivative, as well as maxima and minima, which you learn up to your 12th standard. Unit number 5, which is linear algebra, matrices, system of linear equations, and obviously we required basic knowledge how to evaluate determinant and basic properties of matrices. Unit number 6, we have eigenvalues and eigenvectors and diagonalization of matrix. For that we required good knowledge of determinant, matrices, which you already learned up to your 12th standard, and in this particular M1 course then we required how to deal with the quadratic equation, how to solve quadratic equation, and how to solve polynomial equation, that we required as a base. So in short, we required base as differentiation, and if you look at unit number 1, 3 and 4 of M1, which is based on differentiation, means 50% of our course is based on derivatives. Then unit number 2 is Fourier series, and which is totally based on integration. So 17% of our course which required base as integration, and unit number 5 and 6 which required base as matrices and determinant, and 33% of course content which are based on this part, that is matrices and determinant. So obviously you required base, and important topic among all those which you learn up to your 12th standard are, I am highlighting here as a trigonometry, then limits, derivative, integration, maxima and minima of function of one variable which you studied up to 12th standard. So that we required here for your engineering mathematics 1 as a base. Then matrices, obviously we required knowledge of determinant, linear equations, quadratic equations, roots of polynomial equation, that we required, and while dealing with the determinant matrices we required these as a base. So always there is a problem how to deal with maths. Obviously we require to do lot of hard work, and not only hard work but you required as a smart works, and therefore I am giving few smart tips for engineering mathematics 1 study. So understand basic concept thoroughly, that is a important thing. Then mastery over the required basic fundamentals. Whatever fundamentals we required, you have to have mastery over those fundamentals. Then command on the formulas. Without formula we can't proceed. So you required command on the formulas. So try to understand basic concept and then have a command on the formulas. Then do more practice. It is told that practice makes man perfect. So you need to do practice. Daily at least 5 problems per day, right? Then enjoy your math study. Make study group of your friends. So when we are doing maths, definitely you will enjoy the study, and if you want more enjoyment you must form group of your friends which are interested in maths. Solve some challenging problems, which is very essential. When you solve some challenging problem, definitely you will enjoy more, and apply mathematical concept to area of your interest. So that is a key point that you need to apply, use while studying engineering mathematics 1. Always try to score good marks in mathematics. Obviously your marks plays a very important role in your future career, and maths is again a subject where you can score maximum marks. I mean to say that you can score out of marks in maths. So it is not difficult to score very good marks in mathematics if you try your level best. So I wish you all the best, happy learning, and thank you for watching this particular video.